Hi everyone and welcome to today's Orchestrator Weekly. So let's have a look despite Labor Day. Let's have a look at the topics. As always, we have the topics in the other pad. We have the first topic is 15.2.5 will be out very soon, hopefully. There was a problem with Manager OSC support where the OSC support module created a problem where if you upgrade from a Ceph version that has the OSC support module, which was marked as always on, and then try to migrate to or update the Ceph, the cluster to a version without the OSD support module at all, then you got a health warning that the manager tried to start the OSD support module even though it wasn't there anymore. So I've re-added the OSD support module, and we can then finally remove it as soon as we no longer need to upgrade from those old point versions of 15.2.4. And feel free to make use of it. Next topic. So we have a new QA issue. That's 47336 OSD divided status, unexpected argument minus y. That was a pull request created by Paul, and it seems to have broken the radio suite in upstream totality, and that's bad. Oh, if you have an idea why that fails, I don't know. I've tried to recreate that locally, and I do have a minus or dash white flag, but I don't have it. But it seems to be missing in tautology. I don't know.
Maybe something related because probably it's trying to get more information about the hardware. For example, this device LS white. Yes, more information about storage devices, and maybe I don't know what is the infrastructure that is managing tautology, but well, I don't know, but maybe some kind of the properties that we are trying to retrieve is not available or not. Well, some field in blank. Okay, so in order to detect what is the problem, we need to probably to add new debug lines in order to get exactly what is returning from the Ceph volume inventory and these kind of things.
Much simpler actually. So the command, the error message is unexpected dash.
Unexpected?
So it's as if unexpected argument dash wide. So it's actually not even getting close to actually calling CephADM, or it breaks apart very early in the call.
Okay.
So it might be that the cluster was deployed using an older version of master just before the pull request, and then run against tests after the pull request was merged. I don't know. It's something like that. I don't know. It's completely unrelated to the actual
yes.
code.
I see. Yeah.
And I can't make any sense out of it yet. Ceph ADMLS. There is an optimization pull request by Paul 5 days ago. Please review. That it is quite big, actually. And it does a lot of, it changes a lot of things. It changes a lot of ways how things are going. And yeah, please review. It should optimize the call to Ceph ADMLS quite a lot. Makes it possible for us to run it over all the hosts more often. But on the other hand, yeah, it really is complicated.
Do you think this has docs impact?
It should be completely transparent to the docs because we're just replacing the implementation of Ceph ADMLS.
Okay.
With a more optimized version.
I always wonder about how much. I agree with you, but I always wonder about how much of what's going on behind the scenes should be revealed to the readers. But I agree. I like less work for me is great. I'm happy about that.
I think we have more important topics than how Ceph ADMLS is actually working.
Fair enough.
Another pull request that was merged already. 36972. That's drop file for Ceph ADM because it just was broken. So Miguel, do you have any incentive to actually have this sudoers file actually properly generated or properly working?
No. And well, sorry, one moment. No, I haven't about this file, Sebastian. What I'm trying to do now is, copy the file, the CFADM file, and not doing nothing with the sudoers file. Why are you asking?
Because it relates to the package mode of Ceph ADM.
Yes, but what I think is that probably people is using all the time root mode. Okay, so probably this haven't been tested. Okay, so
I mean, in root mode, you can actually use the Ceph ADM user for accessing it via SSH. So it actually is relevant to the root mode. If you don't use the root user, but the Ceph ADM user. So it's actually, and that was a problem because if you're actually using the Ceph ADM user, it turns out that the sudoers file actually was broken. And no one noticed. So we just removed it. So if we actually wanna have a proper sudoers file, then we have to properly make it work. But yeah, it also affects the root mode. Even the root mode is nowadays actually wrong name. We should call it, I don't know, we should call it maybe.
But in any case, Sebastian,
SSH copy mode, I don't know.
In any case, I think that to put one user, CephADM user or another user in the sudoers file is something that the administrator of the system who the one that needs to do that. Okay, that in any case we should do this kind of operation.
Okay.
We have the possibility to specify what is the user that we are going to use with CFADM and with the Orchestrator. Okay, in the Bootstrap command, I think that we have this parameter. Okay, and one of the requirements that we are asking for using this parameter to use a user in order to use the orchestrator is that the administrator, the persona administrator of the system needs to include this user as in the sudoers file of all the hosts in the cluster.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't understand why do we need to include the CFADM user in the sudoers file?
Because the CephADM user is created when installing CephADM. If you install the CephADM package, then the CephADM user is automatically created.
Okay, so it's something that we are doing when installing CFADM packets, the RPM.
Yep. If you install the CephADM package, then we are automatically creating the CephADM user.
I think the same. I think that is something that we shouldn't do. I think that we do not need to create a new user in order to install an RPM. That is the administrator who choose the user that is going to install the RPM and is going to choose what is the user that is going to be used by CFADM in all the system.
Okay, but at least at this point, it's part of the CephADM RPM package.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So Miguel, I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
No problem. Just doing I don't know. Do you want to continue with the list, and after that we can talk about the modification that I am doing?
Yeah, just add your topic to the Orchestrator weekly Etherpad, please.
Okay.
Dashboard. There is a pull request open that should imp the dashboard interacts with CephADM. So this one will it's going to fix a few issues that did appear when using CephADM with the NFS implementation of the dashboard, and hopefully will fix them. And it will leave the volumes NFS module alone, at least in this pull request. It's just fixing the dashboard at this point. Okay, so Miguel.
No, it's just to comment. It's about implementation, so probably tomorrow we can comment. Okay.
Okay.
No need to.
Do you already have a pull request open?
I don't know. I think.
No, I don't think so. I don't see it.
It's merged. Finally. CFADM log to file. It seems that it's not merged.
Yeah, log to file. I did a QA run today for log to file, and I have to investigate. There were a few failures in that pull request. And I have to investigate if those failures are actually related to log to file or not. And if not, then we can merge it.
Okay.
Maybe
Okay.
even today.
Okay.
So the job was finished 1 hour ago? About 1.5 hours ago, so it's quite recent.
Okay.
Okay. Do we have any other topics? Zach,
Yeah,
you're mute.
I don't want to. Yeah, I know. I just unmuted myself. I don't want to enter this into the minutes because it's sort of a minor thing. But with Lens, Lens had put me on to this thing called hacking.rst, which you guys might know about. It's about like setting up a dashboard. And the idea is that there's this restructured text file, which should be just ingestible into the docs directly since it's RST. But when I build it, it throws this crazy error. Like when I build the docs, it throws this crazy error, which which I have collected in a tracker, which is here. And so anyway, like I don't want this to be like a line item in the meeting because it's kind of a piddly thing. But you guys are experts, and I don't know enough about Python to know exactly what this crazy error is. So there's no rush or anything. I mean, I've got three big things on my plate, and this is just one of them. But if you have some downtime and you want to look at a weird error thrown when you try to build a document that contains this 2,300 line restructured text file, there it is. So that's it for me.
Parser.
Did you say Palsa?
Parser. Yeah, it's while parsing a C domain.
It's crazy.
Run domain directives. Bum 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 bum.
This weird not implemented error.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I don't want to take up any more meeting time, but there you go. And whenever Linz comes back to work, I'll poke him. I mean, I've already sent him an email, but I'm assuming that at least part of Germany actually observes American Labor Day.
Mm, no, we have our own Labor Day.
Is it May 1st, the actual Labor Day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can have a look.
Okay,
Maybe.
cool. Yeah, no, like I said, no rush. This is not a super high priority right now. My priority is install guide related.
Okay.
Oh, and DocuBetter meeting that is good for the Northern Hemisphere this week. Like the time is good for the Northern Hemisphere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. I guess that's about it for today.
Good quick meeting.
Quick meeting. Joshua, anything from your side? I mean, we have.
Well, I just more or less returned from vacation, from a 2.5 week vacation, so just catching up. And
Okay,
that's about
then
it.
welcome back.
Thanks.
Guess that's it for today. Then enjoy the rest of the week, and let's sync up next week.
All right. See you, Sebastian.